a very important concept of every programming language, and it is very necessary to know, which is OOPS. It is object oriented programming. So, what is an object? Like, why are we talking about objects anyway? Let's discuss them slowly. Now, first, we need to know that there are two things, like two main heroes of this OOPS concept. One is object, second is a class. Now, what is an object? For example, a person, or let's say a Mercedes company built a factory. Now it wants to build a certain model of a Mercedes car. Now, first it will not just directly jump and create a car, right? It will create a blueprint, a basic blueprint of what are all the features of the car, what is the color, what are the external features, physical features, and what are the internal features, like what are the seats and everything. Now, that basic blueprint or the details of the car is known as class in the programming language. Now, using those values, whatever we create is the object. Now, a class is a basic blueprint for creating an object. Now, the class contains the details and the features of the car. Now, the actual car built using the values or implementation of the values which creates an actual car. That car is the object. Now let's quickly take an example or write an example. Yeah, first let's look at the syntax. We first write class, like that's the basic class declaration, and then the name, it can be anything just like the variables. And next we write the values, what should be included in it. Next, now we have created the blueprint. Now we have to create an actual object. So we write the object name and the class name and parentheses, which means that this object is referring to this blueprint, like that. So this so and so car is referring to this so and so blueprint. Now this class is the blueprint and this object is the car. Yes. Now we want to implement the values on this object. Let's print and then the object name dot the value. Now that will implement the value. Let's write a simple example. First, class car. Let's say name is not Mercedes, but let's say Audi. Okay, name is Audi. And next, let's add some more attributes. Color. It should be black. Okay, now for now these two are enough. Now the class or the blueprint is done. Now how do you build it? Using an object. Now we have to build an object. So what do we have to do? We need to give a name to it. Okay, what is the name? Now let's create an object. Let's name our car Audi A4. Classic brand, classic model. Yes, Audi A4 is the object name. Now we need a blueprint to implement. What is the blueprint? It's car. Car, parentheses. Now we have successfully linked it. Yes. Now let's keep another name. Wait. Audi underscore car. Audi car. Yes. Now let's implement print, copy, yes, copy, dot, now let's say name. Now let's run. As you can see, it says Audi. Now next, let's print its color. Run. As you can see, it says Audi and black. So that's how you create the object class. Now let's just print only Audi underscore A4. That's it. Let's print the object out. Now it says inside my main object at this so and so location. No, this is not needed. The only thing we need is Audi car object. Now the Audi car is our class name, blueprint, and this object is Audi 4. Okay, and stored at this so and so hash location. Now this is all about our class creation and object creation. In our next video, we'll continue the OOPS concepts one by one. So this is the first one, introduction and building a class and an object. So in the next video, we'll talk about constructors. So meet you there. This is Prajeet signing off. Goodbye.